Sony's Morbius director is teasing very ambitious plans for their shared universe and how they are going to involve Spider-Man in the future. So this is either an empty promise or a threat. Nothing in between. Literally nothing. Worst case scenario, they take Tom Holland from the MCU and he's the Spider-Man. Another worst case scenario, they add it to Tobey Maguire's universe. Another worst case scenario, it's part of the Teases universe. And all of those universes are literally ruined by the lack of quality and foresight and, I guess, future plans, but we just gotta wait and see. Either way, though, it's been discussed plenty of times. They've teased it. The director of Morbius has teased it. It's gonna happen soon. We're gonna reveal who the Spider-Man is. Sony knows this. Well, he specifically goes back all the way back to what made him a fan of the bigger Marvel universe, bringing up the event called Secret Wars. Now, of course, Sony can't make Secret Wars. They don't own it. That's a Marvel Studios property. But he says that that's something he hopes to see, and of course teases the news that's been out there that it could happen. And he says that when it comes to talking about the future of Spider-Man, because obviously he believes Secret Wars is something that the character is going to appear in, he talks about Sony's ambitious plans. And he says right now he cannot spoil them because he's afraid of the snipers that would be right there on the spot and he'd be gone. But he says that they're very ambitious, big plans, and that they've had multiple closed room meetings to discuss how this is all going to work, and that the fans are waiting for it, and they should be, because this is going to be some big news. Okay, he says big news. I think most of us say worrying news. I think that's the case here, right? Again, just adding Spider-Man from either of the three existing film universes doesn't make sense. The only one that kind of works is Andrew Garfield. Sort of. You can work that in there, but I will be the first to say what I think many people will agree with. I want to see Andrew Garfield back, but going backwards by adding him retroactively to films that reviewed worse than TASM 2 is not a good start. But maybe their plans are more ambitious. I mean, I would hope that they could just kind of figure their things out and the direction they're going in before they just throw a Spider-Man in there, which, before people say they probably have a good plan, remember, they openly said they literally threw Spider-Man into Venom 2 a week before shooting, and then they decided to delay the shooting of that film because, well, they were going back to discussions in regards to bringing Spidey back to Disney and the MCU. So we have Spider-Man No Way Home because Sony listened to the fan outcry and they took Spider-Man back out of Venom 2. He would have just been tossed into that film. It would have been garbage. So let's not do that for the whole universe that they're trying. Like, do something interesting. Like, I don't understand why we just can't have like a Ben Reilly or anything else. Anything else instead of one of the three options that they're probably going to go with that make no sense at all. Like, hey kids, you want Tobey Maguire back? Cool. He's existing in the Morbius universe. Yay.